I love you back. Thank you. I've been trying to have fun with fashion.
You are crushing the game. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back to our show. It's around Valentine's. Are you a romantic? Do you get into it?
Okay, it's.
Oh, that sounds complicated.
You're right?
Oh, yeah.
So, when I'm in a relationship, I am the most romantic for Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day and spending it with my man. I'm recently single after a 4-year relationship. Historically, I've been the most bitter bitch on Valentine's Day when single. Like, I remember one time back in my restaurant days, it was Valentine's Day and people were coming and celebrating. I was just like, look at these happy people in love. Yeah. And I was like the bitter girl.
You're like, statistically, you're screwed. I'm just kidding.
So I used to be the bitter girl when I was single on Valentine's Day. Now, I'll be single this Valentine's Day. I think it's different this year because the relationship I'm coming out of, even though it didn't work, it was the love of my life. I had such a good, like movie fantasy, like romantic stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it's on video even. Like just for us, not those kind of videos. I do not
you do
get
you.
naked on camera. I don't, there's no naked stuff. Try to find a naked stuff. You can't do it because I don't take them. But no, it was beautiful.
Everyone's at home.
And it was so beautiful. And the reasons it didn't work out, I'm kind of like, I don't even want to look at a man. I don't want to talk to one. I don't want to, and usually my philosophy when I get out of a relationship, historically, I'm a new woman, but historically, it was about the best way to get over the last one is under the next one.
Yeah.
So I was the girl who would be back on the apps, back dating right away. Yeah. And I just don't have the desire to. I have a lot going on too professionally. Yeah. And I'm into my spiritual growth right now. And I think at this age too, I'm 52. Yeah.
Looking amazing.
I feel like I haven't reached my potential artistically yet and professionally, and I really want to focus on that. And I also believe, I really believe that the only reason that it makes sense that I'm here about to promote my new TV show in 2025, the only reason any of that's happening is that there's a power greater than myself that has made it happen, and that is guiding my life and is called me. And so my job is to soul search and do everything I can to live up to the potential that my higher power has given me and to honor the gifts I've been given by being of service and living up to my full potential. And that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to be. Well, before we go, because we could talk forever, I love you so much. So wait,
I'm sensing this.
Wait, let's talk about your new show. So tell us a little bit about it.
It's called Clean Slate. It premieres today on Prime Video.
Yeah, congratulations.
It's 7 years in the making, and it's about a woman who returns to her hometown of Mobile, Alabama. I'm from Mobile, Alabama in real life, to reconnect with her dad after 23 years.
Wow.
She left when she was 17. She was really bullied, harassed as a kid. She was assigned male at birth, but was really feminine, and she didn't think she would survive if she stayed in Mobile, Alabama. She leaves, she goes to New York for 23 years, and then she finds that she keeps choosing unavailable men and being in really bad relationships.
I don't know this kind of person at all.
Like, this is the show, this is the show. And her therapist, Dr. Vera Ricci Guerrera, says, well, maybe you need to go to the source of the first unavailable man in your life, your father. And so she does that. And she goes and reconnects with her dad, played by the brilliant, legendary comedian George Wallace. Yes. And it's a story of us reconnecting. I move in with him, so it's like a little odd couple. Like, she's been in New York, and she's artsy, and so she has this New York way of doing things. She's been in therapy, so she does roll breathing, and she drinks matcha tea, and she, she's very holistic.
He is like, what the hell?
She's very holistic, and she does different EMDR, tapping methods to reset her vagus nerve, and he's like, what? are you doing? Who are you? And he's this Southern dude who's very traditional and like sports, and he owns a car wash. And his last name is Harry Slate. That's the title, Clean Slate. And so it's about them reconnecting, her acclimating to the town. And it's ultimately about a father's unconditional love for his daughter. And it's about family, the families we choose and the families that we're born into. And we have to also say that it is executive produced by the late, great Norman Lear.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually, yeah. All right, y'all, we are back with Laverne Cox, a talented actress and passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ community. Our next guest actually runs an organization here in New York that provides a wide range of services for people in that very community, especially the city's youth. Let's welcome, everybody, the Chief Executive Officer of the center, Dr. Carla Smith. Give it up for her. Thank you for joining us. So tell us about everything that happens. How are you involved? How do you get people involved?
So I'm actually the first CEO of color at the center, first Black CEO.
Yeah.
Black History Month. Black History Month. And the center really has been designed and set up to provide empowering services to the LGBTQ community, making sure that people have access to safe space, right? We started in 1983, really working to address issues related to the AIDS epidemic, making sure that we could create safe spaces, which didn't exist back then, right?
Yeah.
And so really organizing
it's
and
getting a little
advocating.
scary now, too.
Yeah, and so there's a through line, right, that sort of carries us forward. And since then, over the 40 years, we've developed services that are responsive to the needs of the community. We provide mental health services. I was listening to y'all talk about sort of relationships and unhealthy relationships and things of that nature. And so we do survivor support services, substance use services, HIV prevention, and work with youth, right? Very important services needed more than ever based on where we are and what we're dealing with.
Absolutely. You're involved as well, right, with the center?
It's been a minute, but early on, oh God, but so many things at the center. Early in my transition, one of the pivotal things I did was go to support groups for trans women at the center. That changed my life and gave me a sense of what my life could be as a trans woman. We're talking 98, 99. And then that led to me, at one point I was co-hosting like a movie night where we had at the center and we screened films from all over the world about trans experience. Obviously, the Gender Identity Project. Oh my God, I actually also did a trauma, like an acting therapy class as part of this Gender Identity Project at one point. Anyway, girl, yeah.
Yeah, and Laverne has been, you know, a supporter of the center and such an icon. And I feel really privileged to be in space with you. You motivate people, you inspire us.
Empowering. Yeah.
And it is a difficult time, right? It's a challenging time that we're sort of coping through. So sort of be in space with you is amazing.
And the community piece right now, what feels like when the state is so, you know, vehemently, like overtly against you, community feels like the thing that we have to really lean into. How are you finding that at the center and your role in that?
We have 100 staff, right? Really dynamic staff members who are also community members and allies to the community. So we are holding space for people who are struggling, right? And working through that and making sure we're taking care of ourselves in the process, right? And so lots of activities happening at the center. If you're not in center space, you have no idea what's going on. You can go to our website and check it out.
But you're also expanding, right?
We're expanding. So we are actually, speaking about mental health services, we've been providing mental health services for a while, free mental health services, and some people who are covered by insurance, but we just got our license to provide long-term mental health services. We're going to be doing allows us to provide services to 13 and older, people with varying intersecting identities, right? All of our community can access services. You do not have to pay for those services. People who have insurance, we will take those insurances. People who don't, we will make sure that we're taking care of the community. We're doing therapy, psychiatric support, medication support, really creating safety, and also opening the door to parents, to support parents of trans and gender nonconforming kids who are sort of struggling in this moment when we're hearing, it's amazing.
How to have those conversations. It's not easy for everyone. That's very, very helpful for the whole family unit. Well, the ConAgra Brands Foundation believes everybody deserves consistent access to nutritious food, and when they heard about the incredible work that you're doing, they wanted to provide a donation of $10,000 to help you and your team feed the community. Thank you so much for what you're doing. especially not just for the individuals, but the whole family, you know, because I think it does take, like you were saying, a network of people, a community of people, a village of people to kind of support everybody. And people, we can all get lost at times. We can all be like, I don't know what, you know, what's going on in my world. Can you help me? You know, and that network is so vital.
Important.
Community is so vital.
Important.
Yeah.
We provide spaces for healing, but also spaces for joy. Appreciate the foundation's support. It will go a long way in helping us to provide services. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.